Hey guys! For today's video, I am going to show you how I did my go-to glam makeup for events. I usually wear this whenever I'm attending weddings or birthdays or basically any other formal events. So if you guys want to see how I did it, then please keep on watching. So I'll start with applying my moisturizer. I'm using the Natural Moisturizing Factors by The Ordinary to make sure that my skin is hydrated and moisturized. Then I'm applying my High Spreadability Fluid Primer, also by The Ordinary. I'm focusing that on the center of my face and then I'm blending it outwards so I can get to have a clean canvas for my base. Then I already did my brows off cam using the Anastasia brow pomade in the shade dark brown. So for my base, I'm mixing the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation with the Perfect Cover BB Cream by Missha. And I'm just dotting that all over my face. And blending it out with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Whenever I'm doing foundation, I always mix it with my BB creams because I find that it gives me better coverage and it really lasts a long time on my face without creasing. Next, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and my Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline, and I'm just placing that under my eyes, my nose, tip of my nose, and my chin, and my eyelids. And then I'm just blending it in using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And then I'm going to set the concealer using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. And then using the RCMA No Color Powder, I am going to bake my under eyes, and my chin. So I'll now proceed with the eyeshadow. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Palette, and I'm using the Burnt Orange, and I'm just basically placing it all over my lid and using it as a transition color. So here I am just blending everything out using a fluffy brush, and I'm just placing it above my crease. Next, I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette, also by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and mixing the red ochre and the Venetian red. I am gonna place that on the inner and outer corners of my eyes, but I am not gonna bring that above the crease. So I'm just blending everything out using a fluffy brush. Just make sure that you blend everything out and there aren't any harsh lines. And then I'm just gonna use the ColourPop Super Shock shadows and the Stila liquid eyeshadow just to add glitters on my lids. And then I'll apply black liner using the Jet Black Liner by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just tight lining and adding a little bit of wing. And then I'll apply false eyelashes, but first I'll curl my lashes using my Shu Imura eyelash curler. And then here I'm just dusting off the powder that I used in baking my face. Then I'm just gonna use the same eyeshadow on my waterline. And then using the Total Temptation mascara by Maybelline, I am applying that on my lower lashes. So for contouring, I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. And I'm just going to put that on the hollows of my cheeks. also applying some on my jawline. And my forehead. Next, I'm using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm using that to blend everything out to make sure that there aren't any harsh lines on my face. And then I'm using the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics to contour my nose. For blush, I'm using the 3CE Cream Blush in the shade Cabbage Rose, and I'm applying that on the apples of my cheeks and blending it upwards. And then I am going back with my Butter Bronzer, and I'm gonna use that as a blush topper. Here I'm just contouring my nose using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm just lining the bridge of my nose and blending it to make sure that there aren't any harsh lines and to make it look more natural. And then I am using the Amrezy Highlight by Anastasia Beverly Hills to highlight my face. I also pop some highlighters on the inner corners of my eyes. For the lips, I'm using the NYX lip liner to line my lips. And then I'm going to top that using my ColourPop Liquid Satin Lip in the shade Aquarius.